Hello there, my Aries. So I am doing a reading for the sign of Aries now for the month of June. So Aries, let's take a look and see what's coming up for you in the month of June. I hope you're having a great day wherever you're at. Okay, Holy Spirit, my angels, my guides, please give me a reading for the sign of Aries in the month of June. Give us a clear reading, a clear message, Holy Spirit. Let's take a look. Give me 9 cards. 9 cards clear reading for the sign of Aries in the month of June, please. In the month of June. How are you? Like, subscribe, my Aries. All right. Okay. That was the Magician doing backflips. Somebody could be doing backflips. Maybe in their mind. Could be juggling ideas. I don't know. Let's take a look and see what's going on with you, Aries, in the month of June. All right, I'm going to take it. Let's go. Okay, so we're opening the month of June with a 3 of Cups. Okay, beautiful. Okay, the Sun. Okay. And one more card, Spirit. And the center of this read, please, for the sign of Aries for June. Let's take a look and see. One card for Aries. Okay, the Magician wanted to come out again. So it looks like there is something that you are manifesting in the month of June, Aries. There is something that you really want to happen. Some of you are opening the month of June with some type of celebration, some type of news, some type of good news that's coming your way. News of either a birth of a child. You're going to be a father, maybe a new father, maybe a newborn child to another child. Maybe you already have other children. It's an addition. Some of you are expecting a third child. It's going to be a beautiful moment. Some of you could be having a girl child if you had 2 boys, or if you had if you had 2 girls, you'll be having a boy, and vice versa, and so on and so forth. So congratulations for those that are having um, a newborn baby here. We welcome that baby. We have a lot of 3 energies here, so I'm sorry, guys. Okay, in 11 minutes we'll be having another alarm come off, but that's okay. It doesn't even matter. um okay, so like I was saying, I feel as though this is gonna kind of disrupt um your what can I say, your it's gonna it's gonna disrupt your way of life a little bit. It's going to disturb your routine. Maybe if you had a routine, I mean, normally when you have those kind of events happen in your life, those things change the dynamic of your household, of your family, and things like that, and so on and so forth. And I feel as though um even though there's going to be a lot of happiness, there's also going to be some sleepless nights. Some of you could be receiving, if you're not expecting a child or anything that's earth shattering. um I mean, there is something that is going to be happening for you that is going to make you happy. However, it's also going to, there are some things that are also going to be changed um in turn of those same events. So there will be happiness, but there will also be sleepless nights. So for example, you know, your world is amazing, but there's also another area that you are kind of like um anxious about. um you are nervous about new beginnings. There's some new beginnings that are coming in, some changes that are it's almost like a bittersweet. I forgot who was reading it was that talked about bittersweet events happening. Like good things and eh, kind of like mm, uncomfortable things happening in the month of June. Okay. I don't see anything drastically bad, but I just see that there are some uncomfortable events that are going to be happening in the month of June. But you also have some very, very key joyful moments for you, Aries, with the Three of Cups here, and also with the Sun card here. Your money is going to be looking right for you. Some of you are coming into money. Some of you are going to be doing very well financially. Some of you are just in the planning stage of what to do with yourself. I think you have a brilliant idea as to how you can come about with uh, some either business plans or work plans. There is something that you are planning in the month of June. Maybe you are getting some money. There's some money coming towards you, and you are planning on how you can best make it work for you. There is going to be also a message in the month of June coming towards you in regards to money, in regards to maybe receiving some money. um, we have someone here who could also be entering your life, or could be maybe in touch with you much more than before. Could be a mother figure, could be a sister, could be um, an ex from your past, but someone here may contact you so you can work together on some level. This is a person who will help you with a lot of ideas, goals, how to strategize certain things. This is a magician, okay? This is a person who manifests and knows how to manifest. And this person will help you in so many ways. They have all the tools um, that can help you in, if you only if you want it, okay? Some things are not solicited. And if this is you doing this, Aries, I feel as though you're going to be manifesting um, the things that you've always wanted. You're going to be getting whatever it is that you've been asking for, because you will have the tools and the knowledge and the determination to go for it. And I feel like you're going to have the tenacity and the strength to actually make your dreams come true. So in the month of June, your dreams, you could be reaping the rewards of the things that you've always wanted. Okay, it's gonna make you a bit nervous. I mean, even success can make us nervous, right? Sometimes success can make us nervous, especially if we have not uh, done the internal work and removing those negative things that we were told as we were growing up, like, oh, money don't grow on trees, things like that. You gotta cleanse all that out, because that is the stigma that you're still attached to, that is going to be making you nervous. You have a lot of money coming in, but you're also overwhelmed with how what if, with the house, what if this happens, what if I lose all of it. What if what if I am not good at doing this. I feel like there is some confidence here that you'll be working on. You're going to need to be doing some confidence work in regards to your success. Some of you are fearful, or are going to be fearful of um of something here, of losing something here. So I feel like there is some work that needs to be done within yourself. You have all the tools that you need within yourself. You have the emotion, the money, the sword, which is the truth. You can manifest anything that you want. And I think some of you are going to be discovering yourselves even more in the month of June. You're going to be finding out your capabilities and your abilities in the month of June, because of the things that'll be happening around you. You're going to feel like you are doing supernatural things, okay? All right, at the bottom, we have the Empress here, but the Empress is in the reverse, and then the High Priestess is. So if this, okay, so the High Priestess would be in the upright or in the reverse. Okay, so this is what I'm hearing. I think some of you are going to be struggling between, yeah, a mindset, because I did pick that up. There is a mindset. So let me tell you something. When a fool starts a journey, we don't have a fool on the table. We have the Hierophant here. Um, okay, There could be also two people that are looking at you if you're oh my god. Okay. The, there's so many stories coming through. That's why I'm sighing. Okay, but in the month of June, you have an Empress, which could be a wife, um, or somebody that you are in a relationship, or somebody you were in a relationship with for a long time. But some of you are going to be meeting your real person, which is the High Priestess, because you're a Hierophant. Um, only because the Empress being in the reverse, this is somebody who could have been great and maybe may have downgraded themselves, or and by that I mean who somebody who was somebody who feels self-defeated, or somebody who has defeated themselves. We're going to clarify what this is talking about, because I normally don't pick up additional cards, but these cards were very interesting to me. Oh, another thing that I just heard is I think there is going to be a decision that is going to be made, and Aries is going to choose someone here, and there is going to be a conflict between the person that is chosen and the person that is not chosen. So it looks like there is somebody here who could have been in a long-term situation with somebody, but they were not like the true match, and this person could have been the Empress in the reverse, meaning they may have appeared like an Empress, but in the end they were not really an Empress. This is a person who really doesn't produce, in other words, could be stagnant, doesn't really do, put in a lot of effort in what they try to accomplish. So also another thing that I'm hearing is this could also be a pre-Empress energy, somebody who is going to be an Empress, but it's just not the right time. Hence, we have the High Priestess here. That is a true match of the Hierophant. Some people say the Hierophant and the High Priestess cannot be together. To me, this is a match, okay? Because these are advisors. These are the higher people than the Empress and the Emperor. They are more spiritual, and they know a whole lot more on a 5D level and on the 3D level. And these are manifestors. And I feel like because they also come after the magician once the fool gets, the knowledge that they need, and they manifest and they get advice. So some of you are going to, I think I talked about you going for advice. Some of you could be consulting some lawyers, some could be consulting some spiritual help to, become the Empress that you are, to move from the Queen of Pentacles to the Empress. So this could be your energy as well, Aries. If you're an Aries, you could be communicating with some people that are advisors. And since you're coming into money, some of you are also going to be consulting some accountants, some people of, that are knowledgeable, that can help you, so you don't end up, making your fears come true, losing everything that you've got, everything that you've earned, and everything that you've always prayed for. Some of you don't know how to be in the Empress or the Empress, status, and you're going to be consulting these certain either people, individuals, ancestors. Some you're going to be consulting someone on how to move forward with your fortune coming in. This really is talking about wealth and finances and stuff like that. Um, Something that you've worked hard for is coming and is paying off. So even if it was like a business or something, some of you are going to be getting capital. I don't know if you're applying for a loan. Okay, some of you, I don't know if you applied for a loan or if you applied for something here, but you are going to be getting whatever it is that you asked for. And I feel as though you're going to be consulting somebody so that you can make this money work for you, and you can expand on it, so you can start building your empire. Some of you are going to be um, you're going to be working very hard in the month of June, okay? You're going to be working extremely hard in the month of June, um, on a spiritual level and on the 3D level. All right, let's take a look and see what else is going on. I'm going to put these cards back. All right, I wasn't going to take this, but let's take them. Give me 3 cards here, Spirit, for the sign of Aries. For the sign of Aries in the month of June. What else should we know in, excuse me, in the month of June? In the month of June for the sign of Aries. Spirit, give me 3 cards. Thank you. Okay. Message again, another message coming in, another message coming through. We have a Page of Cups. We already talked about a Page of Cups, but you also have validation here with the message. High honor, but that's in the reverse. That's in the reverse. Okay, so some of you make sure that whatever you do things with integrity, with you know, in an honorable way. Don't do things that cause you trouble or um, demoralized or demoted or um, being removed from a place of honor. Okay, one more card, Spirit. One more card, Spirit, for the Aries sign in the month of June. Yeah, this is exactly your fear, Aries. This is exactly your fear. You are afraid of the struggle, of pain. But if you don't do things the way you are supposed to do them, following protocol, you may find yourself being in a place of lack, in a place of demotion, in a place of demoralization, in a place of just not in a good place. Okay, so just be very careful the things that you do and say, and especially towards yourself. You gotta hold yourself accountable and responsible and in high honor. Okay. um yeah, adjudication. See, it's a lot of court things, a lot of, yeah, bad health, journey, expectation, distant horizon. Yeah, so I'm getting a lot of community, a lot of cooperation. I think you need to cooperate if it's a low thing, if it's financial thing, that you're being asked to cooperate. Okay. There could be somebody who has a lot to do with the low that may cause you a heartbreak, but also this person will also help you to come out of the same heartbreak. I feel like you have a choice to either break your own heart in the month of June or to come on top by being cooperative in the month of June. I don't know what the hell this is talking about, guys. All right, let's clarify some things because this is confusing. And we don't have any love cards here on the table, but we had that expansion of a family or something. But let's take a look and see what is this Nine of Swords. What are these sleepless nights in the month of June for the sign of Aries? For the sign of Aries, Holy Spirit, in the month of June. 3 cards. Okay, Six of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. Some of you are just looking for a balance in your life. You want to go back to a place of harmony, a place of being grounded, a place of equal give and take, a place uh, 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 um, of balance. So what is this Three of Swords here, Spirit, in the month of June for the sign of Aries? 3 cards. 5 of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Devil, which is a toxicity, obsession. Some of you don't want to change. This is what I'm hearing. In the month of June, you are going to be very you're going to be heartbroken because you don't want to change certain things here. You could have codependency, maybe things or attachments to something, because we have the 5 of Pentacles. You're feeling like you're being left out in the cold, but this is something that a spirit is doing. I think it's a matter of really finding a balance and feeling comfortable in change. Some of you are going to have to be adapting to some type of change, which is going to be painful, but is going to bring about change and remove this devil energy and this lack mentality, because spirit is already in it with the Temperance in the middle. spirit, if some of you, if you have addictions, or if you have lack, some of you, if you have lost a home, or if you're losing a home, if you feel like you're losing a home, or you're losing your place in the world, spirit is saying you need to be still and know that I am God, because I feel as though I'm in the midst of all of this, everything is going to work out in your favor. You don't see it, that's why you're having pain and joy, and pain and joy. It's like you're confused as to what it is that really needs to happen. So then what is let's take a look and see here. Aries, you could also be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or you could be dealing with an SI, Libra, Gemini, or a Cancer. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, or um, a Cancer. Okay. Cancer is being emphasized because I didn't mean to say Cancer twice. But anyway, let's take a look and see what else can we clarify, because I want to see what's really going on. What is it that you're working on in end of month, end of June, with this Eight of Pentacles? What is it that you're working on? What is it that you're working on? I don't know what this reading is talking about. Two of Swords, a decision in regards to something to do with money, a home. Okay. Yeah. So some of you don't know whether to continue to fight or to let go about something in regards to a home. Some of you could be going through a divorce, going through some legalities in regards to a home. Some of you could be losing a home, maybe because either of, I don't know how, why, but there is some type of um it could be a sell of a home. It's not necessarily like losing. You will gain something from it, but I feel as though you are attached to a home and you have to let go at some point, either because you cannot afford it, or it's a legal thing where you have to make that decision. Some of you could be manifesting a new home as well. Some of you could be manifesting a new home, a new place to live, where you want to be, where you want to go. Some of you could be looking for another place to go. All right. At the bottom, we have Three of Cups again. There will be celebration. Either way, you are going to be okay. You're going to be supported. Wheel of Fortune. This is meant to happen, okay? This was meant to happen. So you got to let things be. I feel as though you were fighting, or you are fighting certain things, but sometimes it's not up to you. Okay, sometimes some things are not up to you. Some things you cannot control. Okay, some things we have to go through. This is also similar to a reading that I did for Taurus. Sometimes we come on top even though we may go through the struggles, right? At the end of the day, we gotta let go of some things that we cannot control, because then we let things happen exactly how they're meant to happen. In the end, we'll find that it was always for our highest good. All right, give me three cards here, Spirit, for the sign of Aries. Give me three cards here for the sign of Aries. And some of you, if it's because of a separation or a divorce, I think this is why you were spending a lot of times with attorneys in the courts with the adjudication. There could be a marriage being dissolved, maybe finalized, a separation coming to an end, a divorce finally coming through. There could also be an annulment. I don't know why I'm hearing an annulment of a marriage, a dissolve of a marriage. Okay. All right. Three card Spirit before the sign of Aries. I don't know if this is going to resonate. It's almost specific, right? It's almost very specific. We have a love call here. Someone loves you. I don't know why I say that, but maybe someone really loves you. But love call says someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you, letting you know. We got three cards here. In regards to a message, in regards to someone reaching out to you. So someone could reach out to you, maybe somebody that you were divorced from a long time ago, or somebody that you once loved, somebody from your past, someone that you may have had an ending with, or even someone that you are in the process of getting a divorce. They may call you asking you if you could try one more time before you completely try to dissolve this relationship or this marriage or whatever this is. If you're already in separation, someone may also say, can we try one more time and, try to move towards commitment and not go through with um, going our separate ways because they feel like it can really work. Now, the question is, do you want the same thing, Aries? That will really be up to you. Give me two cards here for the June month for the sign of Aries. The Golden Mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. One more card. Both. Okay, so receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. So some of you, you will take back this person and try again. Some of you are not interested in trying anything. Um, you're ready to move forward with your life and get a divorce or get a breakup or an annulment, whatever it is. Some of you feel like you are just being called back to the same BS and you're ready to just let it go. Some of you may not even answer this love call when it comes through. But we also have wedding rings here. So I think with everything that is happening, you may end up actually getting married if this is what you want. If it's not, um, you may end up finding someone that you will actually commit to and you will get married. So your next relationship will be a marriage, whether it's with this person or with the next person. But I feel like somebody here may also even talk about being soulmates, being wanting to be in a wedding. They want to have a wedding with you, and this is probably going to shock you, it's going to surprise you. But I don't Some of you are not going to accept this offer, okay? Some of you may not be interested to go that route at all. I also feel as though someone is no longer putting the idea of having a wedding at all. Maybe you wanted to get married before, Aries, and I feel as though you are giving up on love. But I feel like the moment you give up is when love comes in, okay? I feel like that's when your person is going to come in. So you know, sometimes it be like that. It's because we are letting go of the idea. It's called surrender. When we surrender, sometimes that's when the thing that it is that we want, that's when it actually comes through. So for some of you, you may not want this person back. You may not want this situation back. You just want to get rid of it and go your separate ways. And maybe you may give up, but when you give up is when your person comes in. So some of you will take a new person. Some of you will not want anything to do with love. Some of you will take this person back. I don't know what this reading is talking about. It feels like it's all over the place. Give me three cards, your spirit, for the month of June for the sign of Aries. For the sign of Aries, spirit, open up your heart. It will attract. It will help you attract more love. Like I say, some of you are trying to close off, um, and not entertain the idea of love. But spirit is saying, open your heart. Okay, someone else. Okay, all right. Yeah, some of you are going to be with someone else. Somebody is probably going to choose someone else. Could be your person too, Aries. We all have choices. And at some point, we're all another person's third party. When people talk about third party, doesn't mean that the third party actually exists in this time. Sometimes a decision for someone could be they want something else. That's already a third party because that's a potential third party. They are not choosing you. So you are a third party at that point. Okay. One more card, spirit. Confession. Yeah, somebody will tell you something like, look, I don't think this is for me. I am going to move on to somebody else. That somebody else, whether it's there already or it's not, it's the fact that they have not chosen you. Okay, so there could be a message. Maybe that's the message that is concerning to you in this situation. Hence we have this up and down emotions, feeling heartbroken, sleepless nights. One day you're happy, one day you're hopeful, you want to manifest it back. Oh my God, I want to message them. This is the person not for me. And then one day you're like, nah, I don't want to work on this. And then one day you're like, know what? I'm going to cut this off. So I feel like there's someone here who is off and on in their feelings about a certain situation, while the other person, I think you're both having days like that. Sometimes it'd be like that, especially if this was a long-term situation, or especially if you feel like you've invested a lot of yourself in the connection. You could go back and forth as to, do I want to be with this person, or do I not want to be with this person? Do I want to do this, or do I not want to do this? Some of you are actually thinking of moving away from wherever it is that you live. I think we talked about moving. If I did not, I feel like someone is thinking about moving away. You know, I talked about selling a property or selling a house at some point. Maybe that's why I was picking up on that energy. Somebody's thinking of actually selling, and there is a lot of energy of giving up. Okay, somebody's going to be giving up something in the month of June. Maybe they've been fighting. Um, whether fighting family, friends, or a love situation, there's been something fighting worth fighting for, or somebody was fighting for something. But I think they are going to throw in the towel and walk away, okay, in the month of June. Intuition, these red flags you know now will come back to bite you later. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. Yes, divorce, I talked about that. Some of you are following your intuition, absolutely. Distance, and some of you are coming out of commitments, are going to be walking right into another commitment. All right, give me two cards here, Spirit. Give me two cards in regards to the Aries sign in the month of June. Female, you could be a female. You could be young or younger. Some of you are going to start dating. Some of you are going to be going out there dating, whining and dining, being romantic. If you're Aries male, some of you are going to start dating again. Some of you had already given up on the idea of love, but I think it's also going to be exciting to think that you are free. Maybe the situation was giving you, you know, feelings that you were not really willing to continue working on. For some of you, um, you are going to turn your back on dating. I think we already picked that up. One more card. Yeah, some of you are just going to be limited and just withhold yourself and not even care about this. But that's when someone comes up and bosses up, okay? Yeah, some of you are going to just let go of control, and that's when someone is going to come towards you. All right, give me three cards here with the romance angels, and I'm close this reading. Holy Spirit, my angels, my guides, give me three clear messages for the month of June for the sign of Aries, and we're going to close this reading. Clear messages, Spirit. What else can you tell us for the month of June for the sign of Aries, please? Okay, let your friends help you. Trust, and you deserve love. Yeah, some of you are going to spend a lot of time with your friends, giving your friends a lot of time, because you know just having people to talk to, which is a good thing. You do need to surround people to with some of you need to surround yourself with people, talk to people, consult them, and see what it is they think. Some of you have to trust the situation is calling you to have faith. Some of you are going to be getting some money from a trust, um, or setting up a trust for your children. And you also deserve love. You are lovable. I feel as though you understand that everybody deserves love, including yourself. Even though you may feel like you want to close yourself off to certain people, places, and things, I think you're eventually going to open up, and you're going to find that everything was always meant for your good. Okay, free yourself. All right, you need to free yourself of negative attachments, and you know I feel as though someone tries to control everything, and I feel as though spirit is asking you to free yourself by opening your mind and doing other things, and letting way they're supposed to flow. All things work together for good for those that believe, right? But you know what? I don't know why this reading was all over the place, but for those that it resonates with, I'm sure you understand what it was talking about. I personally don't even know what the hell this reading was talking about, but I hope it makes sense for somebody. I love you guys. I love you hard, and I'll talk to you soon.